All right, guys, you may have heard a rumor. In fact, you may have seen my social media post last week because I had my very first Crumbl cookie ever in my life on Wednesday night. Here joining us now are the owners, Trevor and Stock Curtis, with the new Crumbl Cookies on the north side of Springfield. Good morning. Thank you for being here.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Well, first of all, thanks for coming to Springfield.
Yeah, we're excited.
So many people are so happy. I think the entire town is Springfield.
Yes. My family in Texas loves Crumbl. They post about it. I never have had a chance to go. So tell our viewers about Crumbl and kind of about the business and about the amazing cookies.
Yeah, our cookies are made from scratch, just like you would at home. So nothing's frozen. We don't have freezers. So yeah, and we have 250 flavors. We serve 6 on a weekly basis. Every Monday is the new flavor. And yeah, it started in 2017 out of Logan, Utah, and it's grown to over 1,000 locations in 7 years. So it is a very hot brand, thanks to a lot of social media, a lot of influencers that have been tasting our cookies and spreading the word. And Springfield is so excited. Our opening weekend was incredible, way bigger than we expected. So it's been really fun.
Is this your first chance to come up for air? And then get right back into it?
It is. We are so glad we're closed on Sundays, so we could take a break yesterday.
Woo.
For those 3 days. Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, I know that one of our morning anchors, Angela, she went to the opening and, you know, she patiently waited and she got her Crumbl cookies because that's all she's been talking about for weeks.
So tell us, it's kind of a family affair. You know, you have your son involved, your wife, your other son. Tell us how your family got involved with Crumbl.
Yeah, so that's a pretty good question. It started with my dad was actually talking to some of our family who live in Utah, and they were talking about Crumbl, and we, of course, we had never heard about it. We had no Crumbls in Kansas City. And so, yeah, Trevor looked into it, and he ended up buying 2 without even stepping into an actual store. Wow. So that was kind of a big process, and he called up my older brother and said, hey, do you want to drop out of college and then come run these stores? So that's how it all started.
Amazing.
And then I had just got back from a church mission trip, and he did the same thing. He's like, do you want to move to Springfield and open a Crumbl? And
You said yeah.
Yep, I said yeah, and here we are. So.
Wow.
Well, I really think, I mean, I feel like now to get any sort of job, you need that world-class, real-world experience, and what better way to like really get your hands dirty in the business and then know it front to back, side to side. Right. So how do you guys, I'm curious, how do you decide which flavors to rotate, you know, every week? Is 6 new flavors?
That's a great question, and corporate decides all of that. So we have like a cookie calendar that we have, so we can order ingredients a couple weeks before to be ready. But yeah, they decide. But the popular ones come back frequently. But yeah, this assortment, the pink sugar comes back on a regular basis. The milk chocolate and semi-sweet rotate on a weekly basis too. So we'll have those 2 interchangeably, but all the other ones, you know, you hope they come back soon.
And Trevor, you're telling me the best way to know about the cookies is you check your app Sunday night before the next week, and it will tell you the new cookies Sunday night, so you can prep the whole week.
That's right. Yep, exactly.
That is amazing. Okay, so we got to get in here, Maddie, and try these.
What all do we have?
So we have our semi-sweet chocolate chip here. We have our raspberry butter cake. We have our oatmeal skillet here. We have our cookies and cream here, our key lime pie, and pink sugar.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
This is crazy.
Do you have any questions?
I'm overwhelmed. I'm excited, I'm overwhelmed.
Can we talk about the key lime pie for just a quick second? Because last week when I was there, you had one that was called carrot cake. Yes. So what I love too is it's cookies, but there's also play on some favorite other desserts that we have. They're not necessarily, you don't think of as cookies.
Yep. Yeah, we have a few, a tres leche a while back, a cinnamon toast that was baked in a tin. So yeah, we've been bringing some of those, a little different than a cookie, also very delicious.
Okay, Maddie, what do you want first?
You, dealer's choice.
I don't even know.
I know. I'm looking at that one. That one looks really good.
And look at this beautiful Crumbl cookie cutter.
I know. Crumbl cookie cutter. Say that 5 times fast.
Right. Look at this. Cuts it in 4 little pieces. Make it much easier to eat, Maddie.
Exactly.
And watch those calories.
And you have to.
I'm not watching calories today.
And you have to try them all. That's why you have to split them up,
right? There you go. There you go.
Okay, here we go.
Now this might be a silly, dumb question. Do you have 6 ovens? Do you have more than 6 ovens? Like, how do you even start preparing each cookie? Because there's so much going on. You know?
It's a very big process. In fact, it was kind of hard the last week to deal with the process. We make a little bit of dough to get us through our first 1 or 2 days on Saturdays before. Okay. And then in the mornings, it's just kind of go time. So, I mean, I was there at 4:45 this morning to make sure we had these cookies ready, to make sure we had the frosting prepped, to make sure they all look pretty. So
yeah.
And I was so impressed. There's some footage of last Wednesday night's event, and I was so impressed with your staff. They were all back there just working hard, cooking up a storm. Did you have a lot of people apply to want to work at Crumbl?
Yes, we had we had about 600 applications with about 300 interviews that we did. So yeah, we ended up hiring around 55 people. They're awesome. We love our crew. So
can you guys just talk and let us eat? Because this is amazing.
Wow, my world just turned upside down in the best way possible. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Which one was this? This is the.
So that one's the oatmeal skillet. So it's got some oatmeal in that dough, and then it has a vanilla mousse.
Oh,
vanilla mousse?
I love a vanilla mousse.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever had it, but I just want to eat that all day long.
This is so good.
Okay, I'm coming back to this one, okay? Because we got to try all of them.
Yes, we do.
I'm going in for this. This is the raspberry
butter cake.
Okay, so you said, sorry, 55 people?
Yeah, we have 55 people hired.
Wow.
So, and out of 300. So we love our staff. They're awesome. They have handled opening like it's nothing. So.
Oh, yeah.
This reminds me of Angela Luna's favorite ooey gooey butter cake.
Oh, it does.
It's kind of like the buttery cake cookie.
I think she hears her name being called.
Oh my gosh, I know.
She came in today, she goes, I heard a little birdie tell me that cookies were coming. We're like, maybe.
Speaking of you said you're closed on Sundays. What are your regular business hours throughout the week then?
8 to 10, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to midnight on Fridays and Saturdays.
And then
So-
Sunday's closed.
Sundays closed, yep.
Okay. And are you
Yep.
prepping on Sundays, or are you like completely hands off? It's
No,
not a work
we're
day?
not in the store at all, yep. So we
Good for you.
do everything we can not to be there on Sunday, so yeah.
Okay, I gotta try this key lime pie, Maddie, before we go to break.
Okay,
'Cause
sorry. I also wanted to ask, how can people download the app? What is the app? Is it just Crumbl?
Yep, go to Crumbl, the App Store or Google Play Store, and yep.
I'm gonna let him enjoy. I'll make sure we get this interview right.
it melts in your mouth.
Don't cry,
Goodness,
Jeremy,
I'm gonna
don't cry.
These are happy tears, guys.
Well, both of you, thank you so much. You guys check out Crumbl on the north side of Springfield. Obviously, we're having a heyday with it. You will too. More fun on Ozarks Talks AM after this.
I can't even pick a favorite. How am I supposed to? It's so good. I'm getting